Yeah, an awesome story for all of these guys. Such a tough year. And you think about Hook in particular, as you mentioned, he had offers to join other teams, right? Waited to come back to this team because of how comfortable he is alongside Shotzi. But, you know, the story truly is Mercules. I mean, the kid is unbelievable. He has turned this team around.
Are the thieves to be apprehended? Vancouver Surge, put them behind bars. What a win from Awakening! Catches the trade. What?
Don't finish the tick. Don't finish the tick. Now, and Mercules in the spawn, playing his life, and this man is gone.
He has been here for a minute. New York minute. He cannot be stopped. The unbelievable, undeniable. The 2025 Call of Duty World Champions, back-to-back OpTic Texas.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but OpTic Texas are your 2025 Call of Duty World Champions. They're also the first team to win back-to-back titles in CoD history, and it played out in the most unexpected ways, with LA Thieves and Atlanta leaving the tournament early. In his third CDL event ever, Mercules looked like a vet and shocked the entire CoD community. So let's see how these final 2 days played out. If you haven't seen my recap of the first 2 days of CoD Champs, check them out. They'll be linked in a playlist in the description. The first match was FaZe versus Heretics. I spoiled it in the intro, but FaZe was one of the favorites in the tournament, losing to OpTic early. Miami faced a tough loss to Boston Breach. Now, Atlanta has looked completely off their game this weekend, losing 3-0 to OpTic Texas, but with their backs against the wall, this was their last chance to respond. FaZe had a great start to the day, but Miami spoiled it with an insane comeback.
Still fighting, maybe a wild finish to another hard play between these teams. You know, they have the 250, 249 on Hacienda. It's staggered for FaZe right now. Lead change back. Finally not staggered. Maybe now the moment to get in. They're able to find the kills outside of Rancor. The rookie of the year trying to step up. He's able to get 2, but will that be enough?
It's down to Celium. He's able to find 2. Maybe that's enough, but it's Rancor with 3. And Miami Heretics looking to steal map 1.
FaZe can't get in. Heretics steal.
After shocking the entire FaZe camp, Miami had all the momentum in their favor. Rencor and Real took advantage of Simp's 1-7 performance in the S&D to secure a 2-0 lead.
In, trapped in, shut down. Oh, what in the world? 1 versus 1. It doesn't matter. Rancor wins it. He kills everybody on the map.
In fact, this is one of Simp's worst Champs performances ever. He has a .81, marking the lowest KD he's ever had, and it's the first time he's ever had a .9 at a major tournament, and was really the story of the tournament, because despite being 16-4 in protocol control, Miami embarrassed the FaZe squad, sending them home in the first match of the day. So FaZe go out top 6, and Rencor further proves why he is the Rookie of the Year. Draza said, just pathetic back-to-back Champs performances. Teams have better teamwork and play the game better than us, which should never be a thing. The stage was set in the losers bracket for the Battle of Canada. Vancouver Surge versus Toronto Ultra. Surge fell to Miami early, and Ultra was sent to the losers bracket by OpTic. And these two teams have some history, with Neptune and Beans sharing some hilarious trash talk during the season.
You are terrible. You are terrible. Beans, why are you smiling? Do not talk to me. Do not. You are dog shit. Hey, hello, awful.
I thought it would surely go the distance, but it didn't. Neptune put the team on his back during Vault Hardpoint, and the Hardpoint endings at Champs have been next level.
We're going to have the numbers, the pressure from the side door is going to force all of Ultra to look in so many different angles, but free Holas from the top side of the window almost lines up a double. Stalls out the time. You only need 15 more seconds if you're Ultra.
Here comes the Cadesto, nasty for the opener. Kleenex, good shots for first, but
Equalize it, finds a double. Now you know there's still going to be pressure towards the back, but again, Neptune lines up 3.
in the hard point right now. 0-4 off the top rope. Nice shots on the beats. Can't quite find the kill. And that's Fournette. Neptune trying to cut this off. 245, 234. Ultra cannot get back into the hard point. One more player with Jonas Seeds for the 1v1. He's able to clear the hard point, but can they get back to touch? Kleenex. Oh, can they get into contest? No!
After sneaking by with a win, Nasty set the tone in map 2 with the 1v3.
The information that the bomb is going to be down right by his feet, but the stun is going to connect. He wins the one-on-one, and realistically, if you're Ultra, no one in a position to trade, so Nasty can still clutch this one. Still got 30 seconds to work with. Inside committed on the zip pinch.
It's an individual 1v1. Opening shots. This is on the inside. There's the Semtex. Nasty pushing forward. The sub finds the first. Does he have the opportunity to get the reset back in? Just down to 22 health. There's the regen. Shots over the inside are decent. Now playing with the clock.
And he did a bit of everything for them in this map. Surge got bombed down in round 10, playing perfect defense to take map 2.
Sight. No one is here, so the bomb is going to go down for 3.
With an Amex in hand, has 3 ARs out. RCXD for Bean's going to get called. You have to clear out Spiral. They will successfully do that. Also some information on a player playing inside the front side of PC, but Nasty's going to strike first to the 2v3. Joe, Semtex over the top, no trophy to keep that safe. Does not tag though. Now you check the corner. Here's the follow-up from Nasty. He started it off.
Now map 3, to my surprise, was pure domination on the side of Vancouver, and they won the Battle of Canada on Toronto's home turf. This matchup proved to be a bit underwhelming, and Neptune and Nasty both deserve match MVP, advancing even further into the losers bracket. Bean said, GG Surge, truly heartbroken, massive apology to the fans we couldn't put on for you. I don't know what to say. But on the other side of the bracket, OpTic was preparing to play Boston Breach, who made an unlikely tournament run this weekend. Both teams have players without rings, so this match is huge for them, as the winner secures a spot in grand finals. It's crazy because OpTic Texas looks unrecognizable at this event, playing some of the best Call of Duty by any team all season. The domination continued in Vault Hardpoint as OpTic caught Boston off guard. They were just a couple steps behind OpTic throughout the whole map, and by the end of it, OpTic won by 150 points. What's even crazier is Mercules, in his 3rd year in the CDL, is leading the tournament in S&D KD with a 2.5, and he did not slow down here. Shotzzy opened the map shooting bodies.
OpTic Texas dig this grave a little bit deeper. Because it feels like half of Breach's body is in off that opener. Soupy gonna challenge. Shotzzy shooting bodies and then gets traded out, I think, as a result.
Now, thankfully, Dashy clutched that round, but it would have been pretty bad if he didn't. Snoopy struggled on the map, entering the final round 0-6, and the crowd was letting him hear it.
Close.
OpTic won the S&D 6-1 with no plans of slowing down. Mercules changed the entire dynamic of this team, and here's a perfect example of why.
You have to try to make a play.
Don't finish the tick.
Don't finish the tick now, and Mercules in the spawn, playing his life, and this man is going. Everybody!
Just flips the round on its head. Mr. Takeover going crazy in the control.
While Boston tried to fight back, OpTic was just moving different and haven't dropped a map for the entire tournament.
Get a few kills, but still can't shut down this man. 37. 30. I don't know if anybody can get there in time. Breach, last-ditch effort. Gonna get on it.
OpTic secure a top 2 finish on Saturday, and now let's see how the rest of the losers bracket played out.
But hey, ever since we got Mercules, we've been them. So, yeah, shout out Merc.
We had Surge versus Miami Heretics. Now, this is a historic moment for both teams, and the winner will face Boston Breach in the losers finals. This series was destined to go the distance and was one of the best of the tournament. Both teams have been on fire during this event, and now they are head-to-head in an exciting matchup. After the vetoes were in, we started on Vault Hardpoint, where Heretics came out with passion. They managed to take a 100-point lead before Surge settled into the game. It came down to the final 2 rotations, and then this happened.
0-4 backdoor, coverage good. Towards the front, one man there from the Heretics gets in, and it's a big one from Super. Finds time, and they wanted to commit. A boozer! What a kill! It's still going. Medals is in. Contest. Medals. Nasty! I don't believe it.
Following a short audio delay in S&D, Miami came out strong with 3 consecutive round wins. Rencor and Real led the charge to tie the series at 1-1.
They're going to play it late. Real here is to be a nuisance, and he gets the first blood. And now that bomb is going to be wrapping back. Heretics just letting Real be the playmaker.
The rear security. Vancouver Surge, last maneuver now towards the bomb site. Trophies in play. Super, a fresh magazine, but wait, 04 has done what 04 does. Sneak forward, wonderful coverage. Neptune's there for it, 3v3.
They got plenty of time as well, grouped up together. Maybe a late wrap back to check the middle of the map. They got eyes on 6, they got eyes on Super, and 04 gets caught hunting, and the trades aren't there.
Now a problem to deal with. Neptune can't get it done.
And 04 answered back with a much-needed pop-off performance in control. He was putting Miami on a highlight reel, and Surge took the early advantage in the series. If you thought this series couldn't get any better, just wait until the Hacienda hardpoint, because this was about as close as it gets. Every time Heretics won the rotation, Surge was able to break it nearly every time. Real was using S and Dylan spots to get a 5 spree.
Now, well, he makes sure he cleans house. And with the breaking simulator performance, it is still just a 10-point game.
Neptune just jumped over Real's head.
Happens.
He's now running through mid-map.
Okay, Shotzi.
Real's got himself in a weird spot indeed. Can he get another one here? He sure can.
Oh my.
And it came down to the final rotation.
He spawned in from behind. Final 10 seconds. There's the contest. Heads up from Real. Wins the first. Can't win the second. It's not over yet.
They didn't block the back spawn. A moment of opportunity in Winzy, but look at how these kills are rolling through. There is nothing you can do. Heretics own Hacienda. We're going to a game 5.
It all came down to this, a game 5. Surge got off to a strong start in the S&D, and they went up 5-2. It looked like the game was going to be over, but in Champs fashion, slowly but surely, Heretics started stringing rounds together until they tied the game at 5-5. It came down to a round 11 for losers finals. I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm just going to roll the clip.
On the close corner. The shatter of glass. The connection of concussions. And the crack of a door. Who will strike first? Nep singes his eyebrows, and he gets away with a reposition. 04 guns up, first blood. Keeps his head down, stays alive. Heretics now pressing forward. Can they finally kill Neptune? All down to Super. The season is over.
Surge barely scraped by with that win, taking down an outstanding Miami Heretics team. I mean, they should be proud of the run that they made the past few tournaments, but for now, Surge plays Boston Breach for a spot in the grand finals. The final match of day 3 at CoD Champs. Now, Surge was warmed up from the previous series and got off to a strong start on red card hardpoint. They started by pulling away towards the middle of the map. Thankfully for Breach, Snoopy was keeping them in the game, making a small comeback, and Surge pulled away with the first map of the series.
240, and the kill's going away at Vancouver. Snoopy's still on the back. He's able to find. Oh my God, Snoopy! Now it's just down to Candy to get back into the hard point in time. Purge, Awakening, Cammy, all making the way up the staircase. Boston's gonna hold for now.
They're trying, but there's still so many players from Surge around this staircase. Nasty wins the one-on-one. Boston spawn towards the front, and you gotta go.
It's a mix fest. You just gotta win your one. So 4 backside bust for 1. Not gonna need the second.
Breach fired back in map 2 with Cammy and Awakening making big plays to get an early lead. Eventually, they took over and got a comfortable win on map 2.
Get time to make this play happen. How does he set up himself for the post plant? Gonna rewrap. Cammy and Awakening still working together. There's the play. Abuza. How does he go for the check? There's the first. Finds it cleanly. Has to check the bomb diffuser. It does not do so. Cammy sticks.
Now Surge started taking over in control, and a big part of it is Neptune. He's been playing extremely well in this event and has been a major factor in Surge's success. Boston was unable to win a single control this weekend, and Surge took full advantage. I mean, when Purge naded himself in this round, I knew it was wraps. Boston was now 1 map away from elimination, and there was a sense of urgency in their comms.
Come back one time, guys. Actually, no, it's just on. Snap on time still. Snap on time still, boys. I'm pushing through, boys. You might start flipping. Yeah, they did, bro. They did. Okay, I'm getting up top. Yo, bind us, piano. Boost back tree. Boost back tree. He's gonna be front doors to you. Front doors to you. One's on back tree. One's in you. Okay, I'm trying to get now. Four's in you.
They managed to pull away right after the listen-in, and Purge was having a really strong performance. Cammy was doing a bit of everything on the map, and Boston forced a game 5. What better way to end the day? Both teams are even on map 5s this season, and it was going to be a bang out for a spot in grand finals. The map was even until Neptune had an incredible moment in round 5.
Awakening, gonna be challenged.
What a win from Awakening. Oh! Catches the trade plus. Oh! How good is this guy? Able to take down 3, and Cammy, well, good luck, have fun. Boots is already playing bottom stairs. Neptune getting it at the ace. No.
Surge had the momentum after this play and ran away with the game, knocking Boston Breach out of the tournament. Now, shout out to Boston Breach. They made an incredible run, just like Miami. It was a little different for them because they've been counted out time and time again. Surge definitely earned their right in the grand finals. I mean, they went back-to-back game 5s in order to be in this position, and now it's down to just 2. Now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the grand finals. OpTic Texas versus Vancouver Surge. OpTic has the chance to go back-to-back for the first time in CoD history with the rookie Merc. They even put up a graphic of everyone in the lobby and how many rings they had, which was a pretty interesting stat. And then we got to see the all-time ringleaders, and Shotzzy is creeping his way up the leaderboard. Now, both teams started the grand finals battling and playing some of the most intense CoD of their careers. OpTic stayed calm, cool, and collected in the comms.
He's hitting pinch, close checkers. He was one shot.
And Surge fought their way back into the game. But OpTic pulled ahead and took the first map on Hacienda. OpTic has now won 10 maps in a row and brought that streak to S&D next. But they wouldn't celebrate for too long because Surge came out with vengeance in map 2. They took an early 3-0 lead, Abuza had a 5 streak, and then 04 did a Swanton bomb to secure the map win. It's crazy because this was Surge's first grand finals map win of the entire season, but OpTic wasn't going to let this slow them down. They started control on the defensive side of the map. Mercules was carrying the squad, but Surge was also fighting back. OpTic almost choked in the next round, but capitalized on a hole in the map.
Shotzzy now fighting his way forward. Players from down low do what they can, but that's the capture beginning. Oh, this is it. Has anyone got any eyes on there? There's multiple players. Anyone there to help contest this? Anyone there to help get these players out? And there's the contest. 04 over the top. Neptune traded. Not captured yet. Dashy wins his. Last man. Abuza wins it.
Traded out though, they still got the pressure. They're gonna be soaring towards the point. It was gunfights on the cross, and 04's good for 2.
Mercules gets dropped, it's a pixel away! We now go, OpTic, it's a 2-man stack potentially. Anyone here to counter this? Has got to get going quickly. Neptune has been red, dealt with.
Nobody's home.
And Texas got defense in the last round, and this is how it played out.
Dashy keeping it all good on the inside. The battle now towards the top side of the map. Shotzzy gets him off the zone, and he's going to clear it as well. Anyone in position to get here? I don't think so. It's not over yet.
OpTic carried the momentum from the previous game, with Dashy posting an incredible 40-kill performance on this map. Bruce. It all came down to the final 2 hills where Shotzzy went massive.
You gotta hold this time though, Surge. Oh boy! Shotzzy to the front. Side door. Slammed! Oh my! We're looking to try to end it on P1. Shotzzy takes over. Go.
And Neptune's gonna get that entry, keep him out of time. It is a desperation effort. Trades up top to get the catwalk control. OpTic, somebody's gotta get in time.
Now, this is where things get crazy. Shotzzy doesn't finish it. Nasty down. Hard point goes green. OpTic are holding it together. Hook, Shotzzy, Dashy, the kills are theirs. No one home. Nobody home. OpTic break the spree.
Protocol S&D started perfectly for Shotzzy, and OpTic looked poised to win map 5. Both teams traded rounds before it all came down to the most critical round of the series so far. Game 5, round 11.
Retake is on. Trophies in place. Here we go. Neptune. Loses it. Trades. And away we go. Abuza sneaks through the front door, and now Mercules. The map. Oh, it was on his shoulders.
In the next map, Shotzzy opened defense with an electrifying 8-kill streak to secure the first round win.
It's the barrel of 04, a freebie. Quick nade out. Second segment.
He is always a distraction, and he knows he wants the spawners. He is taking the timing, let the teammates get the zone so he can do this.
Whoa! 04. Flawless victory.
Surge took the next 2 in a row from OpTic.
Second segment, that helps. Shotzzy's going to get tagged up again. Hook there for the trade. Keeps the capture going. Oh, but there it is. Neptune's 5th in a row. Is it enough to save it? Mercules can dive on time. Wait a minute. Oh, chooses wrong.
and it looked like the map was over as Surge was up 8 lives to 4, but OpTic isolated the gunfights to force a round 5. And then probably my favorite clip of the entire season happened when Shotzzy did this.
Oh, what damage and bad timing. The second segment on its way. Shotzzy still alive.
He has been here for a minute. A New York minute. He cannot be stopped. Shotzzy, unbelievable, undeniable.
It's kind of hard to pick between Shotzzy and Hydra's 4 pieces this season, but I mean, with the stakes of this event, that was one of the most incredible moments from the whole tournament. It would have been even better if they won the map, but Surge somehow managed to stay composed after this to steal the map and tie grand finals at 3-3. Neptune also finished the map 39-30, so shout out to him, he was going crazy. But we returned to Hacienda for the 3rd time this series, and OpTic started flawlessly. Hook iced a 1v2, and OpTic took match point as we moved to the rewind for hardpoint.
Not a whole lot of presence being shown there. 04 might be able to make something happen. Hello. In the back. 3v2. That side. You see Dashu in the hop. He's caught out 04. Has he seen the second man? He has. He has indeed. 1v2.
No time.
No time whatsoever. Hook can dance his way into the next map.
1 map left. When the map started, Surge looked ready to push a final map.
I'm saying out, nobody's.
But when we reached the OpTic listening, the match turned upside down.
You might hit the back left. I have your back left, bro. That's him. Yeah, another one deep left. I'm bumping up. Help front. I bumped off this. He's already cop guard, I think. I have the cross now. He could already cross. It's cop guard dead. Nice, good job. I have the cross. Look left. Yo, mid. He's mid.
OpTic closed it out in the final moments and make history in the Call of Duty League.
OpTic are there.
And they're spawning there too. Every single player here in Shotzzy to seal the deal.
Final fight. Shotzi's there. Nasty dives. It's history in the making. Back to back. World champions. OpTic Texas.
Today, history is made. We crowned our first ever back-to-back champions. And so I'm proud to announce that our 2025 Call of Duty League champions are OpTic Texas.
Yeah!
Well, it's all yours.
The 2025, ladies and gentlemen, I give to you your MVP of the championship, Mercules!
That was just an unreal tournament, and by the end of it, Mercules, the rookie, earned the 2025 Champs MVP with a 1.17 KD. The turnaround for this team has been insane, and they proved everyone wrong by winning Call of Duty Champs. Now here's a look at the final bracket for the event if you want to pause the video, and I'll also show the final prizing because it was at the end of the stream as well. For the veterans, it was redemption. For the rookie Mercules, it was the start of a legacy, and for every team that fought tooth and nail to this point, their stories made this tournament one for the ages. The 2025 CDL Champs wasn't just a finale, it was a statement that greatness is earned, legends are made under pressure, and history is written on Championship Sunday. So with that said, that is the end of the Call of Duty League season. We have the Esports World Cup next month, and then competitive Black Ops 6 is over. Let me know what you guys thought about this entire tournament down in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you guys thought about it, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.